Walmart is no longer a store. It is a $1 trillion biological trap. While you've been worrying about the retail prison of locked glass cases and self-checkout cameras, a much more dangerous coup was just completed behind closed doors. On the 20th of January, 2026, the Bentonville giant officially moved its soul to the Nasdaq, ditching its history as a retailer to become a global tech powerhouse alongside Google and Amazon. But they didn't reach a $1 trillion valuation by lowering your grocery bill. They did it by turning you into their most profitable product. Behind the label, Sam Walton's pickup truck has been scrapped for a predatory AI supercomputer named Sparky. This isn't a chatbot. It is a digital parasite designed to scan your bank account, monitor your pulse, and calculate your pain point, the exact maximum you are willing to pay for bread or medicine before you break. In 2026, save money, live better isn't a motto, it's a weaponized lie. Today, we are exposing the 5 final betrayals that prove your private life is being harvested and sold to shadow corporations. From personalized extortion at the shelf to the systematic digital eviction of our seniors, we are pulling back the curtain on a system that treats you like a prisoner and your grandparents like data trash. You aren't shopping anymore. You're being liquidated. And if you think you're in control of your budget, you're about to see just how deep this betrayal really goes. Number 1. The data harvest. The selling of your soul. The biggest lie you've been told is that your shopping list is private. In 2026, your grocery cart is a confession. Through a massive insights ecosystem called Scintilla, Walmart has transcended retail to become a biometric data broker. Every time you scan your app, every time you use Sparky to find a recipe, and every time you walk past their thousands of new ADVERTIMA AI sensors, they are building a biometric blueprint of your life. But here's the part they pray you never find out. They are selling that blueprint to the highest bidder in the shadow economy. Walmart's privacy policy permits them to share your granular behavioral data with over 50 third-party entities, including insurance giants, pharmaceutical conglomerates, and predictive advertising networks. Think about the psychological warfare at play here. In early 2026, Walmart launched Better Care Services, a digital healthcare platform. On the surface, it looks like a convenience. In reality, it is a data trap. If the AI sees you buying GLP-1, weight loss drugs, diabetes medication, or even just a sudden increase in high-sodium processed foods, that data is funneled to health insurance providers who can use it to build a risk profile on you before you even apply for a policy. But it goes even deeper into the shadow web. They have partnered with data aggregators like LiveRamp and Palantir to perform identity resolution. This means they can take your anonymous in-store walk-by and link it to your Netflix watch history, your credit score, and even your political leanings. By the time you reach the back of the store, they know if you're likely to buy a brand-name detergent because of an ad you saw on Instagram 3 days ago. They are selling the story of your health, your stress, and your financial struggles to companies that profit from your decline. You aren't the customer. You are the data crop. And they are harvesting you for every cent you're worth. Number 2, surveillance, pricing the death of the fixed price. For 100 years, the social contract of retail was simple. The price on the tag is the price you pay. But in early 2026, that trust was annihilated. With the mass rollout of electronic shelf labels, ESLs, to thousands of stores, Walmart has introduced what lawmakers are now calling surveillance pricing. This isn't just surge pricing like Uber. It is personalized extortion. In February 2026, a bombshell bill, House Bill 2481, was introduced to stop this digital discrimination. These new digital tags, powered by Vusion Group, have the power to change prices in real time based on who is standing in front of them. The system uses Bluetooth Low Energy to ping your phone as you approach the shelf, identifying your Walmart Plus ID instantly. Imagine an elderly shopper standing in the aisle, her phone battery at 5%, her GPS data showing she is miles from home, and her history showing she rarely price compares. The AI knows she is tired and desperate. The digital tag flickers. For the casual, high-tech shopper behind her, The milk is $3.50. For her, it's $4.25. The algorithm has calculated her pain point, the maximum amount she will pay before she walks away. And here is the hidden tax you haven't noticed: the inventory squeeze. When the system detects a local event, like a high school football game or a predicted snowstorm, it can instantly raise the price of water, Gatorade, or shovels across an entire zip code in under 30 seconds. This is a black box economy. Because the tag is digital, there is no paper trail. You can't prove you were overcharged because the price can revert to normal the second you leave the aisle. Walmart is effectively running a live auction where you are the only bidder and the AI is the house. They have destroyed the concept of value and replaced it with maximum extraction. Number 3, the war on seniors' digital exclusion. The most heartbreaking betrayal of 2026 is the undeclared war on seniors. For decades, the elderly were the backbone of the Walmart brand. They were the greeters, the loyalists, and the neighbors who appreciated a simple transaction. But in the eyes of a trillion-dollar AI, seniors are now inefficient obstacles to the data stream. By systematically gutting human cashiers and forcing everyone through self-checkout corrals, Walmart is engaging in a cruel form of digital exclusion. This isn't just about new tech, it's about friction management. For a 75-year-old with arthritis or failing eyesight, a flickering touchscreen and a barking robotic voice is a barrier to survival. They are being trapped in a system that doesn't speak their language and doesn't value their human dignity. But the exploitation goes deeper. In 2026, we are seeing the rise of app-exclusive rationing. Have you noticed those yellow tags that say "great price, but only if you scan an app"? This is a direct penalty on the 25% of seniors who do not own a smartphone or struggle with mobile interfaces. They are being forced to pay a technological tax simply for being born in a different era. And let's talk about the glass fortress. By locking up basic essentials like vitamins, pain relief, and even incontinence pads, Walmart is forcing seniors to perform a walk of shame. They must stand in the aisle, pressing a call for assistance button that triggers a digital timer in a back room. If an employee doesn't arrive in 120 seconds, the system logs it as a staffing efficiency metric, but it never accounts for the senior citizen standing there, stripped of their autonomy. Walmart has crunched the numbers and decided that the slow customer, the one who needs a human touch, is too expensive to keep. They are evicting the generation that built their empire. Number 4, the NASDAQ pivot, the truly shocking monetization. On the 20th of January, 2026, Walmart made a move that should have sent shockwaves through every household. They left the New York Stock Exchange to join the NASDAQ 100. This wasn't a clerical move, it was a declaration of war on the consumer. By joining the tech-heavy NASDAQ, Walmart officially admitted they are no longer a retailer, they are a media and surveillance powerhouse. In 2026, advertising and data membership fees now account for 1/3 of Walmart's total operating income. They aren't in the business of selling you a gallon of milk anymore. They are in the business of monetizing your physical proximity. They have installed thousands of AI-powered camera arrays developed by companies like ADVERTIMA that perform real-time sentiment analysis. As you walk the aisles, the cameras aren't just looking for shoplifters. They are measuring your pupils, your gait, and your facial micro-expressions. They want to know your dwell time. If you stare at a box of cereal for more than 4 seconds but don't buy it, the AI notes your hesitation. This audience intelligence is then packaged and sold to brands. They are literally charging Coca-Cola or Procter & Gamble for the privilege of watching your face react to their products. This is the financialization of your feelings. Your emotions, your frustrations, and your confusion are being sold as a media channel to the highest bidder on the NASDAQ. The store has become a literal panopticon, a circular prison where the guard is an algorithm and every sigh you let out is a data point for a $1 trillion balance sheet. They have turned the American town square into a psychological feedback loop, and they didn't even ask for your consent. Number 5. The Phantom Inventory, the ultimate time theft. The final betrayal is the most common, yet the most calculated. Phantom Inventory. Have you ever checked the app, saw that an item was in stock in aisle A12, drove 20 minutes to the store, and found the shelf completely bare? In 2026, this isn't a glitch. It is a strategy designed to combat digital leakage. Walmart knows that if the app says out of stock, you will stay home and order from Amazon. But if the app says in stock, they capture your physical body. Once you are inside, the sunk cost fallacy takes over. You've already spent the gas. You've already fought for a parking spot. Even if the item you came for doesn't exist, the AI knows you are 92% more likely to buy a substitute or an unplanned impulse item. They are using their own digital inaccuracy as bait, but there's a darker layer: labor skimping. By keeping inventory records intentionally messy, they can justify fewer employees on the floor stocking and more employees in the back picking for Walmart Plus deliveries. This creates a ghost town effect for the in-store shopper. You are wandering a labyrinth of empty shelves, while the invisible labor happens behind closed doors for the higher margin digital customers. For a struggling mother or a senior on a fixed bus route, this time, theft is devastating. It burns their limited resources for a 2% increase in basket size. They have stopped being a store that solves your problems and started being a labyrinth that exploits your needs. Every minute you spend searching for a phantom product is another minute their sensors can harvest your data and serve you surveillance prices on your phone. Sam Walton once said, "There is only one boss, the customer, and he can fire everybody in the company simply by spending his money somewhere else." In 2026, Walmart is betting that you've forgotten your power. They think you are so addicted to the Sparky agent, so tired from the glass cages, and so confused by the digital tags that you'll just submit to the machine. They think they can sell your health data to shadow giants and treat your grandparents like data points without a fight. But they are wrong. If you are ready to stop being a data crop for $1 trillion AI, it's time to push back. If you've seen those flickering digital tags in your town, go to the comments right now and type data. If you miss the days of human respect and fixed prices, type respect. Don't let the machine decide your pain point. Take photos of the shelf tags, delete the Sparky agent, and support the local grocers who still look you in the eye instead of scanning your retinas. We are the behind the label community, and we deserve respect, not surveillance. Hit that subscribe button to join the resistance. I'll see you in the next deep dive.